So, the problem with the younger generations of Lannisters, in Tywin's view. Number 1, Tyrion. Yeah, Tywin might hate Tyrion, but he also knows Tyrion is smart and has a lot of potential. That's why he trusts him to rule in his place as Hand of the King. Unfortunately, Tyrion is never discreet with his little adventures. He even married a whore when he was 14. His conduct makes him, and, by association, his whole family, the laughingstock of King's Landing. In Tywin's view, that is. And Tywin hates it when he and his family are laughed at. Number 2, Cersei. It's not that he thinks she's not bright enough to rule. She's not exactly stupid, truth be told, she too has some potential. The thing with her is that Tywin doesn't expect her to rule. She was the queen-consort during Robert's reign, now she's the queen mother, so she did her duty in that aspect. What's left for her is to care for her children. Now that she does badly, just look at Joffrey. Joffrey is not just any kid born of a Lannister, he is the king. As a mother, Cersei was supposed to raise him right and control him. She can't, and she doesn't even try, because in her mind the kid can do no wrong. If anything, she's enabling his bad behavior. The little shit started a war, and now it's up to Tywin to clean up the mess. Number 3, Jaime. Tywin doesn't consider Jaime not bright enough to rule. On the contrary, he strongly believes Jaime is his golden child, the perfect son and heir. The problem here. Jaime chose a different path, one where he swore himself to celibacy, and which lasts for a lifetime. Number 4, Tommen. Again, Tywin doesn't consider him not bright enough to rule. He considers him a child, because he is a child, and literally can't rule, until he comes of age. In the books, Tommen is 8 by the time Tywin dies. There is no problem with him, he is the problem. Roose Bolton says at some point that boy lords are the bane of every house, the same can be said about boy kings. If the king is a child, the power can be seized at any point by someone powerful and ambitious. So, how does Tywin expect his house to stay in power after he dies? Easy, they must all do as they are told now, so things are good and stable later. Tyrion is ordered to marry Sansa, the key to the north. He is then expected to father her children, children loyal to the crown, on their father's side, and who can also control the north, because they're Ned Stark's grandchildren. Also, because he now has a young, beautiful wife, he is expected to give up whoring and be an honorable Lannister man. The alliance with the Tyrells is the best thing that has happened to the Lannisters, since King Robert died. Tywin decides Margaery is still to be queen-consort after Joffrey's death, so Tommen must marry her now. Yes, he is still a child, she is some 8 years older, they must wait many years until they can actually be husband and wife. That's why this alliance must be secured by another marriage, Cersei and Willas Tyrell, the heir to Highgarden. Cersei is still young, she's 34 at this point and fertile. When she gives birth to Willas' son, the Lannisters will also control the Reach. Also, this will keep her and her influence away from Tommen. After all, Joffrey did grow up under her influence, and look how that turned out. Jaime, named Lord Commander of the Kingsguard after the death of King Robert, must now resign and take his rightful place, as Lord of Casterly Rock. He must marry and father children. As you see, Tywin's plans are actually great. If put into practice, his family can control all of the 7 kingdoms for many generations to come. But then, all of a sudden, he decides to go along with the accusations against Tyrion and have him framed for murder. What could possibly go wrong? Thanks for watching, please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.